Hello everyone and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode, a deck that I always wanted to try out, Big Red. So I went ahead and I crafted another Koth Fire of Resistance in order for me to play this deck, because this deck really runs very well with 4-off Koth. And let's look at the whole deck list. This is mono red, but not the mono red that you're familiar with. This is the mono red that goes big, very, very big. So the heart of the deck basically is Chandra with Light Up the Night, kind of double copying that, and then just kind of burn our opponent to death with it. That is still a burn strategy, right? But it goes very big. It goes very high up in the mana cost with some of the cards that we have. So let's look at exactly what the deck list breaks down to. So in the early game, we got 2 Flame Blessed Bolts for removal. Normally, people run 4 off, but I thought of cutting 2 of the Flame Blessed Bolt and putting 2 Lithomantic Barrage to be able to deal 5 damage to a white or blue creature. I don't know if that's better than having just 4 Flame Blessed Bolt, but I guess I'll find out. I also have 4 Goldhound, which can help me get a little bit of mana early game, but also is a menace creature. It's something, but it's basically a treasure dog. And then we have 2 Light Up the Night for our finish combo, where we can Light Up the Night for, let's say, 3 or 4. I guess pay 3 or 4. And then use Chandra's +2, so that would be 6 mana total, right? And that will copy with Chandra to deal, I think, 12 damage. Then there's 7 loyalties, so we get flashback, and that does, I think, 19 damage total in one, just in one combo pair. But of course, we have other damage dealers, so that we can burst our opponent out. And that's kind of the idea of the deck. We also have the 4 Riveteer Requisitioner to help us blitz out, card draw, and also get treasure token. Same thing for the Collector's Vault. In case our opponent is control, Flame Blessed Bolt and Lithomantic Barrage aren't very useful. Neither are Goldhounds against aggro. We might be able to pitch them for a treasure, and then for those treasure, we can then utilize them to cast these spells a little bit earlier. If our opponent's very aggressive, we got the Brotherhood's End to wipe their board, and then for big score for card draw when necessary, and for Koth the Fire Resistant, in order to hit on turn 4. Turn 3, if we have treasures, in order for us to get the mountains out of our deck and make our draw a lot better. Koth is actually great because it's a 4 mana, and it's come into play with 4 loyalty +2. So that's basically turn 4, 6 loyalty, which is not that easy to get rid of. And then we can just keep getting mountains out of him. And we have 4 burn down a house to have an extra burst damage, but also an extra board wipe when necessary. And then 4 Chandra to double our spells and also burn our opponent if that's what's needed. And in the land base, we got 19 mountain, 1 Sokenzan, 1 blast zone, 2 Demolition Field, and just 1 Mirrex, to a total of 23 lands. I cut 1 land in the deck because we got a lot of treasure makers. So that's the whole deck list. It's Big Red. I've never actually had that many chance to play Big Red style deck, so I wanted to see whether or not this deck has what it takes in the standard rank meta against mono red burn, or you know, Blue Eye Soldiers, or whatever other deck that is currently in the meta. I think our biggest opponent, well, probably still mono red burn, but I'm also not sure how I'm going to fight a Traxxas deck. So, well, this is a interesting hand, to say the least. I'll keep, but it's not that fun. Let's get a Goldhound out. I don't have any card draw, so if everything is dead draw, then we're gonna be screwed. Turn 1, we already know that they're a Traxxas. That's fun. Enjoy my hounds. We're menacing. They're gonna Leyline Bind? Briefcase. Alright, well, I have a lot of mana, but with the briefcase, blitzing this out kind of means nothing, right? I can barrage it, because I don't think he has any... Oh, he has the Angel. Alright, everything is going not great for us. This Menace. This is not Menace, though. So, the 3-1 just kind of died to the 1-1 here. That means I should have played Riveteer Requisitioner turn 2. Well, like I said, I think the Atraxa deck is probably the scariest opponent that we'll face. Because they're so high-end, I don't know how we're going to counter that. Unless we draw one of our 6 Planeswalkers. And there's one of them. Let's go for the attack first. Maybe he has a Leyline Binding. Oh yeah. Find the Requisitioner. Now we get a Koth.
We have the high ground.
Not really, but okay. This is just gonna stop our whole deck. Does he have more Leyline Binding? That deck is scary. Well, he's looking at Koth and thinking what to do with his life, I guess. We didn't miss a land drop. Up the Beanstalk. Draw a card. Oh, jeez. Please don't be up. Damn it. Okay, fine. Another Up the Beanstalk. Opponent's getting a lot of lands. So are we.
We will retake this land from Phyrexia.
Man, we have so much mana. If only we could do something with it. I don't think blitzing out the Riveteer Requisitioner would have changed anything. But now they have 6 mana to do something. Archangel of Wrath. Alright.
You're ready. Get out of my way!
Well, that's a guess. Deals damage equal to number. Deal damage to target creature equal to the number of mountain I control. So I can kill the Archangel. Guess we'll do that. Getting another mountain out into my hand isn't that useful right now.
Here comes the avalanche.
Topiary Stomper, or is he gonna ramp? Huh. There's a lot of forest, so I don't know what he's thinking of. There's a Stomper. Now this is live, but he still can't block because these are menace. You draw a card and create a treasure token. Oh, jeez.
I'll never forget the home we lost.
I'll never forget the horror of my top decks. I guess we'll see what he has. We can block the Stomper with our Goldhound. Alright, let's look at what we can draw, huh? Single block. Oh, there's first strike, right? I deal 1 damage to it. I guess we can sacrifice this for mana. I don't really need this to do damage. It's not trample, right? I also don't need Brotherhood's End. Ah, who has more mana now? Oh, that's a lot of card draw. No, Chandra. Barrage is pointless. I can draw another card, but this is gonna probably kill Koth here. I could burn down the house, but that will also kill Koth here. So, what do we do? If Koth is gonna die...
We have the high ground.
Alright, Koth is going to die, so we might as well have... Do we blitz our Riveteer Requisitioner? That's not very good. So we know that we're going to activate Collector's Vault on the Barrage. And then we can burn down this house. Koth dies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no way we can block 5 creatures, so Koth will definitely die. And if that's the case, we're red. Actually, can we make 3/1/1 blockers? I'll play the land first. I don't know how good that is. Koth won't die, but then I also won't be able to clear the board. So, I think it still does. Alright, goodbye, Koth. You've done your job.
It's retreat.
We get our treasure back and we draw a card. Hopefully something that's not dumb. Okay, it is dumb. Fine. Do we need all this treasure? Or do we need a collector's vault? Oh, I can't play it with treasure? What? Why did it just say pass to end turn? Atraxa? You got it. I really need to hit basically just Chandra, right? Top deck Chandra, I don't lose. Otherwise I lose. They even have a leyline binding. Oh, they can't play the leyline binding, so tap wrong. Alright, last chance. What can we draw? Probably a mountain. It's almost as good as a mountain, I guess. We can try one more time. A bunch of Requisitioners against a Lifelinker. I'm gonna leave. That's not fun. This deck is oppressive against Big Red because they're bigger and we got nothing to stop them. So, yep. Thanks, Matchmaker. We got our Koth to stick for a while. That's obviously unexpected, but there was no way for me to protect Koth for that one turn. I need to get Koth to 8. That's kind of hard with what they have and what I had. Also, we got 8 Planeswalkers. We drew 1. I draw all 4 Riveteer Requisitioners. Cast land. New opponent, new game. We're gonna go first with a Koth and a Requisitioner. It should be a good hand to keep, but it really depends on what our opponent is. That's interesting. Now, there was an argument for holding it, but if they can kill my Requisitioner, it's even better. If they can't kill my Requisitioner, I can attack them. I don't think they're going to block. Flame Blast Bolt. Can't kill this. Well, the Barrage also won't be able to kill it. The Barrage is horrendous tech card, I feel like right now, just because of how all the opponents are not playing white or blue. What the heck is this? Deal non-combat damage. It deals double that damage. Alright. And then we don't draw... Now we don't draw lands. I don't think he's gonna block. And then we'll say goodbye. 3 lands. All 5, 6... All the Chandras. remember I was complaining about that? Yeah, last game we only drew lands. This time we only drew the cards that the lands could play. Typical arena game. But hey, you know, Big Red is... It is tricky to play, I gotta say. I mean, there's no way I would have mulliganed that hand. I had 3 lands and a creature. So I would have held that and then blitz it if I had any other card, but I didn't. And of course, if I take out the Barrage, I'm gonna start facing like mono blue and mono white. Vince Parter. Alright, so somebody wants to have a weird name. I don't know if that's a... Is that just their actual name? It's not partner, it's Parter. So I think that's just someone's name. Anyways, here's the mount. The Barrage is kind of pointless unless they're going to play a Skrelv. Okay. Do I want to Barrage this? I don't. I can play a Requisitioner. Against enchantments. Audacity. Does he play off 1 land or something? Because I mean, I'm looking to trade. So I don't think he knows how the Requisitioner works. Was he really just playing off 1 land? Alright, I'm gonna big score here, because having the Collector Vault is great and all, but having a big score is way more important. Gives me more card draw, gives me more of the other cards I needed. And if you make Calyx here, I can actually Barrage it, because it's white. Can't Barrage that. Do I discard my Barrage? Will that extra 1 damage help? I don't think this Treasure will help. Or the Vault will help. Burn down the house, huh? How big can he make the Kami? Because I can kill it with Koth. I think I should kill it with Koth.
Stopping Phyrexia is all that matters. Catch this.
Yeah, this gives me more time. Slightly more time. This doesn't exile either. Alright, Junkai. And a Weaver. Cannot kill the Weaver. Also can't kill that. Gotta be careful with what I'm doing. So I gotta burn this for 2, right? So that's... I pay 1, it will burn it for 2. Right, it deals X plus 1 damage to target creature or planeswalker. So if I pay 1, it'll do 2 damage to it, yeah. And then the Barrage will kill this. And it will get a mountain out. They can have their Kami back. I can pay 4 and remove... Okay, I'm not going to pay 4 and remove some loyalty. In this case... You know what would be really good right now? A Chandra. Let's, I guess we'll try to get her. No, that's too much of our treasure we're going to waste, right? Koth is going to give us more mountains, though, so would that be okay? Just get us more cards. What am I going to pitch? The mountain? Yeah, Koth will get us a mountain. Or we just get a mountain anyway. And more mountains. Alright, well... Let's get some 1/1s. I don't think he has that many ossifications. No attacks. don't think it was going to block anyways, but I don't know if that 1 damage would have turned the tide, as to say. Weaver of Harmony. Okay, where is the pump going? Is he going to attack Koth? No, it's attacking me. Interesting. I can kill the Kami. Right. Other enchantment creatures you control gives +1/+1. One, 2, 3. He gets the Kami back. That's really annoying, because we didn't get our Flame Blessed Bolt. We get our Barrage. And then we also get
I'll never forget the
all of our mana cards. Instead of... You know the Chandra that was... keep showing up last game? Yeah, it helps. It helps if it shows up this time, but none of that. Guess we'll have to play this too. We'll send 2 attackers. He draws his forest. There's the Kami. Does he have another card to play? Ossification on the Koth. Finally, he's gone.
Another loss.
Alright. Finally, we get our Volt. Do we just go in for the attack? Can he? He could block the Goldhound. I don't know if that means too much. Let's Volt first. Alright, well, we can kill the board, but then he'll get the Kami back. And that's our board we're killing, so there's no point doing that. However he blocks, I think we'll be able to keep our... we'll be able to kill the Generous Visitor, right? And that's what we want. So, do we just kill the Goldhound, or keep the Goldhound alive? Another Kami? Yeah, good for you. And a Weaver. Everything gets super buffed. We'll take the 6. Oh wow, Demolition Field, right when I need it. Alright, fine. Let's go for the attack first. He is gonna block? Okay, so... that 1 damage will go here. Tap this for red. Let the Brotherhood end! Now we have 2 extra damage to go here. There. Now we're gonna face a lot of Kami with just mountain draw, so that's not fun. Alright, we just need a Chandra, and then we can get out of this. Without a Chandra, we were not gonna get out of this. Big score! I guess we'll big score first. No lifelink right now. We don't die from whatever he has. I don't want to play it. Do I want to play a Koth and just blow up the Kami? And then my Koth will die to the 1/1, so I don't want that to happen. I could also play a Koth and then get a Mountain. Alright, I can play a Koth, get a Mountain. This does not copy, so I don't get double the damage. We dropped both Koth, or 2 Koth and 0 Chandra. That's not good. We need all the mana for 1 big burst. Another Kami. He's probably just gonna go after Koth, right? Catilda. Okay, he can't kill Koth yet. Let's see if he just goes for my face. Because Catilda's what's scary, is lifelinks. Yeah, he's going after Koth. Nope, going after my face.
I'm tougher than you.
A barrage. That's 5 damage, but do I care about that 5 damage or do I care about the card draw? Actually, I could care about both.
Forget the hope we lost.
Please give me a good card. Oh, there it is. Chandra. Alright, so let's see. You gotta be careful here. This is the whenever you cast instant sorcery spell, right? Not the first. So we'll play this. Play Chandra.
Like you is
+2 to get 2 red mana. And now we can flash this back for 4. Face. Auto pay. 7. GG! Big, oh come on, I can't even GG. Big red, got him. Pick that. Your enchantment deck is terrible and you should be sad about it. Alright, well, we got to win with Big Red. Blow enchantment's face out. That's what I like about Big Red. When I play, this is what always happens to me, is that they land their Koth, they keep getting lands, and then they blow my face up. So that's how I did it to my opponent today. I really do think this is a better way to play Mono Red. It's more fun, right? There's a lot of thinking involved. The Barrage you can probably cut. I don't even think the Flame Blast Bolt is that good, but it's probably 4 off Flame Blast Bolt. You can also have 2 Bolt and 2 of the, whatever that other 1 mana 3 damage card is called. I forgot. Strangle. Yeah, you can also have that instead of the Barrage, in case you want to deal 3 damage, or even Torch the Tower if you want to bargain one of your treasures. Those are all viable alternatives, because the Barrage never really did that much work. Alright, so I do think that this could be swapped out. The Goldhound, I don't know if it's bad, because the Goldhounds haven't shown their, like, prowess today, but when I was testing this deck, Goldhound helped me cast Koth turn 3. That was very oppressive. Once you got Koth on turn 3, it's very easy to get to ult on turn 5, and your opponent would just kind of die from the fact that you have mountains in the deck. So, yeah, I do think this deck is pretty fun, and it's not top tier, but it's high enough tier that it can held its own in the current metagame, which is very fun. I highly recommend Big Red. For those of you who got sick of playing Mono Red Burn, play Big Red. Right? You still get the burn finisher, but it's a fun burn finisher. You saw how the extra damage that we dealt with Goldhound, Requisitioner, or even Burn Down a House, it really helped us kind of close out the game, because we had to deal was it 14 damage? To be fair, right, we could have just removed loyalty from Koth as well. So we had 7 from Chandra, 4 from Koth. That would have been a total of, was it 7 plus 4, 11. So that would have been double, 22 damage. So we can still burst out 22 damage with a flashback Light of the Night. That's what's fun about it. Be very careful with Light of the Night though, because if you put it in a graveyard and an opponent has a graveyard trespasser, it's going to be gone. So yeah. Well, that's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.